Hey Conan fans, this is Matt. Continuing our adventures in Conan Exiles. Let me get my controller going here. Get it covered up so it's not clicking all the dang time. Which is almost impossible for me to do with this stupid desk, but that's fine. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud. Okay, so we had a big adventure last time. Got back. I have spent several hours overnight fixing up my home, uh, doing some little things. Let's see, I added gauntlets and boots of Hyrcanian armor. So now she's actually wearing a full set of Hyrcanian armor, which looks like this. We get the. There it is. Looks like lots of heavy layers of leather. Um, I decorated the house in prior to the last recording. I didn't show off most of those decor, and I spent last night doing a lot of constructing and a lot of finishing up certain parts of our little castle. So I'm going to give a little tour. Starting out here, I placed this skull, impaled skull, which is a skull on top and skulls on the bottom, as a warning sign for people who come up here that this is the undead zone. Uh, you know, enter at your own peril kind of thing. Um, Little decor like that. Let's see, down here at the base, I don't think I did a whole lot else out here other than a few little decorative things. Added little awning thing, again, because this is kind of like a livestock area. So, you need a little shade, a little food basket, that kind of thing, and a little fenced in area. I added a table and some baskets to go with the pots that I'd already placed out here. This is basically like a sacrificial slab, but whatever. It kind of fits the primitive nature of this outdoor location. I don't think I did. Oh yeah, and I added a Nordic totem. I learned how to do that on my adventures up north to get black ice. I didn't really find a use for it, but I was looking at the construction tableau in the what is it, the artisan's table where you build all your furniture and stuff. And I saw that and I said, oh yeah, let's build one of those. And I stuck it out here because I didn't really know where else to put it. Well, let's see, what else did I do in here? Oh, a little brazier there. I don't think I did anything on this port on the left side of this outside of the little thing, but you saw this in the last video. I just didn't really point out a lot of stuff. I don't think I did a whole lot up here. I added some of the little fence areas above the wall line. It gave it more of a more realistic looking top instead of just brickwork. But this also offers the same thing. If anyone wants to try to climb these walls, they're going to get poked. So don't do that. I did the same thing down here and all along the area. Um, so the right up there is the kitchen, and above that is the area that I was going to use as a dining room. I built a table, and it turns out the huge dining table is so huge it wouldn't fit in the room that was up there. So I had to do some reconfiguring. I tore out some walls, and I'll show you what I did with that next. And since we're down here, this thing was all cut out. This corner wasn't there. It looked like this. It was like an interior, corner space. And it didn't work. So because I figured, well, if I'm going to expand this out, I might as well extend it. We had space, so I built this all the way down with the little foundations. It doesn't quite look as good as the wall that was here, and I can't fill that area in because it doesn't line up with the triangular stuff. But that's fine. It's a small matter. I put in some more walls in here to kind of finalize some stuff. I elevated the walls up here and put some torches up there. I just got one of the last things I did was decided I replaced the old original furnace and placed two improved furnaces to go with the one I'd already placed. So each one of these is set up for their own tasks. So this one is designed to convert the iron stone into iron ingots. This is where all the other smelting gets done. If I had more gold or gold ore or silver ore or stone, I'd put that in here and it would convert it into ingots. But I don't. it requires so many of them apparently. But this is where I'll put in the steel fire and the completed iron bars to create steel. And then, of course, this one is designated to just convert stone to brick. So now I got 3 working furnaces in my little furnace area. And of course, this is open area. Let's see. Workstation. Go over the workstations. I don't think I added anything new in here, and I don't think I really have anything to add to it. I do have a few things I need to place. I have a couple of decorative planters I need to find a space for, preferably someplace with sunlight. They won't go in here. Um, yeah, nothing really that I want to do with this. Um, I'm going to go ahead and put my excess wood in there, and that, and the crystals, and my extra stone and brick. I can't do the brick. Okay, what can I pull out of here? Oh yes, that doesn't need to go in here. That doesn't need to go in here. That doesn't need to go in here. None of that's used in construction. This is supposed to be my construction box. Ingredient box is mostly full. I don't really have a lot I can put in here. Got some seeds. You know what I'm going to do with these seeds? I'm going to put these over here so I can build a few more decorative planters. Boink, boink, and let's see. Sure, why not? Let's build another aloe and another. Where are you at? Lupin. The aloe one's already done, and so is the lupin. Okay, so now I got 4 planters to place. This is kind of like carry-all. Yeah, this is where I should put these grenades and other stuff. Fire water is alcohol. Tastes like death but packs a kick. I'm going to put that in there too. I don't need that. The Reaper poison I'll keep because I'll stick that on something. I still got plenty of arrows. I've been burning through a lot of arrows, so I don't really want to throw my arrows in here just in case I run out. I got some silver coins to place. I'll have to do that when I go back upstairs. Bandages. Oh, we got some high-end brick I can get rid of. Oh, I also have a rug I have to place. Dang, I have all sorts of little things I have to place. Let's see, we got some of these horns or fangs. Feathers. Got some candles. I got a potion. I went in a little dungeon as well. One of the, like, not the dungeon, but I like one of the sub-dungeons. Little cave system. It's not worth revisiting, but I don't know, maybe I'll revisit it on the way back to where I'm planning on going today. Let's see, I don't need these vines. I don't need these excess. Let's see, can I dump any of these? Any stacks that aren't quite full? Oh, good. Not so good. Nope. Okay, some excess. I saw some stone there I don't need. Okay, now I'm going to take that. Blood, oil. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay, so nothing new there. I did do something new in here. Yay! I finally created my stairway to the upper level. I don't have anything put here yet. I don't even have any workstations to build, any new ones, but this is where I'll put them now that we're closer to the ceiling. So we got enough space up here for another at least 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 other workstations. So that fills this space, it utilizes the space a little better. Don't have anything to put in there. I don't have any more golem parts to place in there. So everything in here is fine. Put a little forgotten bookshelf there. I'm putting all my papers in here as well as the dice. So the dice, when you use these dice, they actually roll them and generate a number. It's an random number generator. So depending on how many different kinds of dice you have, you're going to get a number figure that fits into that whatever range. Let's see, the improved alchemist bench. I don't really have any other potions to make. I don't really. Yeah, I might as well build 2 more of those and stick them in my inventory. Oh, yeah. I was supposed to pick these back up. I started creating it and I never came back to pick them back up. So now I got a bunch of aloe potions as well, so I don't have to rely on these high-end ones that are a little harder to construct. Okay, quickly get that done. Okay. Yes, I don't want those. And I kind of want to get rid of some of these candles and stuff, but I don't really have anywhere to place them, so that's enough of this room and this little wing. I didn't do anything in that wing. That's all exactly where it was, so let's go upstairs. Let's go up here next. I put a few more of those little fences in, nothing major there. This is all going as it was, my little farm area. I'm taking this as kind of like a general tour for anybody that didn't watch the previous videos. So this is the little farming area where I grow the crops. I put the seeds in there with fertilizer that's grown in one of these two. Well, actually it's called compost. The compost heaps creates these little compost, but really what it is a little organic fertilizer that gets created by combining plant fiber, putrid meat, or rotting meat, and bone meal. And the bone meal, of course, is created here at the grinder. Throw bones in there and it grinds it up. So this area hasn't really changed any. My storage area hasn't changed any either. At some point, I'll put some stuff in here. I just haven't figured out exactly what I want to put in here. I did want to put one. I don't know if it was an urn. I know I have an urn. I just don't know if this is where I want to put it. There's some chairs. I'm going to put one of the chairs in here. What the heck? And all the things in here are functional. Let's see. There was some kind of... I won't do that. Where are you at? For some reason I'm not seeing it. There it is. How big is that? Oh, that's not too bad. We'll put that up here. Again, just storage area. Goes back outside. I put in a Darfari banner here. I didn't want it too much on the outside. I didn't really want to advertise that we're a Darfari people because we're not. So I decided to stick it in there. Haven't done anything in here other than put a tiger on the wall. I'll probably put some kind of, I don't know, smithing tables or something out here. Oh, I did. That's where I put the other one. I have another wind chime thing there. Let's go ahead and fill up my... These might be full already. Nope, there it is. I do need to eat something. Let's see. I might not have any food left. I might have stored it all. I think I did. I have no food on me for the first time all game. I put a little slanted tent thing there too, again, kind of, because in the daytime this would be a nice little shady spot. And I don't know if I ever featured this or not. I think I did, but I built this little higher area of defenses to basically attack anything that comes up that hill. But that's all that is. It's just a little parapet type thing. The fences to keep people from walking off into the temple. Haven't done anything in my temple yet. Haven't needed to. Still spookily lit. I just keep putting blood in there because I keep getting a lot of it. Hopefully I might just convert a lot of that into those little spider grenades. So that's the upper area. I didn't do a lot up here. Doop doo doo down the stairs. The area that I spent most of my time was up here. Um, I put a big rhino on the wall. I thought that was nice and a little ostentatious. Uh, Looks like there's something there I gotta get rid of. I should, when I get a chance, put some of these in there, but right now I don't have enough wood or stone. But sometime I'll fix that. Let's see, up here I just put a stool in there, nothing big. Okay, so from this point on, there are actually lots and lots of changes. I put a lot more torches. It was also one of the last things I did. All these rooms were so dark. Got rid of the little chests that were in here. So, because I had a boatload of meat rotting away doing nothing, I just said, you know what, heck with it. I have the technology to build this stupid thing. I just don't have the resources to get the high end. So I just said, screw it. I just cheated and created a couple more or three more of these preservation boxes because each one of them is completely full of food. Um, meat. This one has all the fish, the carryover bits, which I'm going to take with me. Um, but otherwise, it's all the fish, and then the pork and some of the other meat in here. So all of that meat is never going to wear out now, thankfully. Of course, in this little worn out, I thought that one looked appropriate. That looks like something you'd see in a medieval kitchen for all the plates and cups and stuff. So this had a wall here. I got rid of that. We had the stairway that went up to the dining area. Had to remove that. I still have the little bathroom here, the little piss pot in it. So the kitchen staff has their little restroom break area. This is that little thing, that little outside corner spot. This is still here. I mean, if dire consequences were needed, I guess somebody could come up here and shoot down. But now the doors are like right on top of this position. So I put a wall in front of the treasure room and put a barred gate, which is a higher level door. So you gives at least the illusion that this place is a little more heavily guarded. The idea was is I didn't want the kitchen staff walking into the treasure room every time they were delivering food upstairs. So I still got some more decoration to do in here, but it's fine for now. This hasn't changed. This is the little stairway that just goes up to nowhere. I'm going to use that for storage. Okay, and the stairway that goes up. We'll continue this path first. So this was the big. It was like an L. Oh no, that's the next floor up. We'll go up here first. This was the big L shape on top of the dining area. I decided to put a wall here and turn this all into like one big bedroom or storage area or attic. But really, this could easily be a bedroom. This could be the kids' room or whatever. Whatever. If I was building if this was a multiplayer game, we would definitely have a designated area for everybody to have their own little bedroom area. But anywhere, still, you come up from the kitchen, climb a couple of sets of stairs, and boom, here's the dining room. Look at the size of this ginormous fraggin' table. This thing is huge. So it's four full foundations long and or a single foundation wide. Um, and so I needed to make more room because the old room was only four foundations wide, so it basically pushed people right up next to the wall. It was like here's the wall, there's a space for the chair, and then there's this, which was way too tight. So I got rid of the excess wall. I got rid of the little deck that was out here and walled it off. Rebuilt the roof because it had fallen. The overhang up there is that little bedroom area we were just in. I put the stag up there, the giant king stag. So this is a nice looking dining hall. It's got the high ceilings and everything. Now, here's the next problem I ran into. Those little chairs that I built, I thought, okay, maybe we'll use these chairs in here. So I put the chair in, and then I sat at it. I mean, talk about the kids being at the adult table. We're going to have to find some larger chairs to build. I'm going to have to try building all of the different chairs that are in my current inventory and figure out what fits, if any of them. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to find something else because this thing is so huge. I mean, even when you walk up to it, she's not the tallest. I didn't make her the tallest build, but I didn't make her the shortest. And this thing is, I mean, it's above your waist. This is, we're getting close to belly button height here. That's a really high table. But anyway, this is the dining hall. I thought that came out pretty nice. I don't have to add a whole lot of decoration. I do need to add some lights. Um, and I'll probably put some food, like dishes and stuff out here. Maybe some food. I don't know if I can place food items or not. I'll try best around with that. Try to put some dishes or something out here. Probably put some cauldrons up near the ceiling. Something to light the place up because it got pretty dark up here at night. We already went upstairs, so I can go back down. All right, the tour. Let's see. Here we go. The tour continues. This was a pain in the butt. It took several revisions to make all this stuff work. This was going to be like a secondary bedroom area. Of course, this is his little piss pot. I actually made two of those, and I decided since I didn't need two of them in one floor, I got rid of one of them and kept this one. Got the bed there. I got the high ceilings. Got semi-walled-in areas. I haven't decided if I'm going to leave this all like one open space or if I'm going to close in some areas and turn them into like studies or something else. And then this little door goes out onto the deck that was just 3 stones or like a hex, I guess. It was like the 6 stones big. I extended it and got rid of the other bathroom that was up here, and I don't know, created a nice little deck for this particular bedroom area. But again, this space is a lot more than I'm using for the master bedroom space, so it seems kind of silly to make this the bigger room. So either I'm going to divide this up into some smaller rooms, or I don't know. That's where I'm kind of at. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing this. I was more concerned about getting all this constructed than figuring out what I was going to use all the rooms for. So the stairway's up, got lighted um, stairway. So here's the next actual floor. This is 2 levels up from the last one. So now we are above that last bedroom. And this is what I have in here. This was supposed to be the master bedroom. And can you see how much smaller it is? Because of the stairways consume a lot of the extra space. And it also, I gotta put a door on that. It also has its own little balcony. I mean, this is a decent sized bedroom. It's just that the other one I think has more rooms than it needs. And then of course it has a personal study as well. So if I wall off that other bedroom, it's probably going to look a little more like this. And of course it's too high, so I can put little critters or whatever up above. Stairway goes up. Of course, I didn't close this off. I figured, I can always put some, boxes and junk back here too, or decoration, or even a pet. Um, Another 2 platforms, and it goes up. Now this top part, all this is the roof. So as far as space goes, I didn't intend for this to be a proper room. It's almost more of a transitional area, but it does have one little room here, plus this area here, plus if I wanted I could actually do a stairway up and utilize that little loft area, or I could delete it. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. I don't know. You could think of this as like a kids area, a kids room. They could have their own bedroom, their own, stuff. But anyway, this goes out into a hallway, which again is just storage. It's just a passageway. This actually leaves the building. We are now outside. Oh, I'm gonna have to block that off. I didn't do that yet. I'll have to put a fence there. This is a guardhouse. That's all it is. It's just basically it's a hexagon plus 4, so it's like a double hex that overlaps. There's nothing actually in here. There's not even, I guess, a couple of windows. And then it goes back outside. On the other side of it, there's this little platform and a stair that goes up. This was a nice little kind of an angle, but it was like a dirt rock like platform, kind of like what's up here. But it was relatively level, so I placed a foundation on it and spun it around. And then I thought it would be kind of cool to have a horizontal elevator go across to that location. I could build over there. I don't think it's going to angle correctly, though. I'm not going to be able to get it to angle perfectly, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. This is kind of where I was when I didn't really run out of materials, but I was like getting to a point where I wasn't sure how much more I wanted to do. Because I could also build some steps up to this and even up to here. This is fairly level up here, too. This would be very easy to build, too. Another stairway could go up, and we'd be on top of this whole spire. So you can look down upon it. So while I'm up here, let's look at the roof work. That was one of the hardest parts of this entire build, was building the roof for this house proper. Um, it's triangular built. You can't do anything about these tiny little flat areas, but that's fine. It looks okay. It built up and built up. I was using some square parts for a while, and it worked, but it didn't connect up very well. Had to replace them. Had to get rid of some walls. Had to create internal structures. It was a real pain in the butt. Um, I also had to turn flying on just so I could access it without falling down every other, step. Uh, and this is above the stairway. It was one of the most complicated parts because the stairway was such a weird shape. It worked okay going one direction, but that meant it didn't work the other direction because you notice this is flush. That goes straight across, but this one doesn't. This one it kind of angles in a little. Oh, actually, this one doesn't. It has to do with something or other, but for whatever reason, this side wouldn't adapt to the corner the way the other side would. I don't know. I tried a bunch of different stuff, and eventually I found something that worked. Some areas that I actually could break away. I could put a that kind of breaks into this area, so I probably won't mess with that. I'm just going to work my way around instead of turning flying on. Do do do. I had. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We got back. And that's that. Um, this building has been crazy. I mean, it's a little bit of a kind of need a map to get through it because it's kind of a maze up there of getting from building to building. But I thought if here, I don't want to turn the cheats on. I want to leave them off. It does have an impressive exterior, I think. The different the little porches that are up there for the two different bedroom areas, the windows, it came out pretty nice. Even the overlooking area, it's really impressive if you're airborne above it. Let me tell you. Build up, build up, build up. Probably making you dizzy. I'm getting dizzy. So with that done, I've pretty much emptied my inventory. I do have a few extra things here. Do I have enough? Wow, I can actually build a steel. I'm going to build this and put it here just to get it out of the way. I don't need to take the steel bits with me. I'm going to keep the iron bars so I can maintain my tools. Keep the food. We don't need the resin. We don't need the sticks. Oh, I didn't replace my carpet. I'll just go ahead and place it back there. We didn't place my plants. Don't need any of that. I didn't place my silver in the treasure. But anyway, that'll be waiting for us when we come back. Okay. Oh, this is becoming painful. Okay. Let me slide my chair up a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Oh, this is going to kill my back before long, but so looking at our the little list I mentioned in the last stream of the different dungeons to try out, I thought I'd go try the Palace of the Witch Queen, which is at Zelta. I know where this is. I know how to get there. It's going to be a little bit of a trek to get there, and I think it's going to be pretty boring. So I'm going to utilize. I'm not going to use cheats. I'm actually going to go there physically. So I'm going to put the game in pause to go there. I'm trying not to use any cheats at all in this entire playthrough. But to avoid some of the more boring bits of travel that is just me swimming across the landscape, not exactly a highlight of excitement, I'm going to try to avoid as many of the hot spots and danger areas. I'm basically going to run past a lot of stuff. Hey, hey, a black hand tent. That's a different one than the ones I have. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pick up all that stuff. And so, yeah, I'm going to basically head out, swim, run, crawl. I'm going to try not to explore a lot of new areas. I'm basically just going to get to the outskirts of Zalb. I'll probably turn the pause back on once we're on the outskirts, and then I'll maneuver ourselves to that temple if I can find it. I know it's in the main temple area someplace. We'll go there. We'll get in the fight. We'll see what happens after, and I have an idea of what I want to do after that, but it's going to take some time, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording for the time being. I'll be back in a split second. Okay, I am back. Just got done killing 3 giant snakes here on the slithering beach, which is over here. So we are on the outskirts of the jungle. It's only taken me, I don't know, 15 minutes or so to meander my way over here, killing various critters as I came over. I made a few mistakes. I did not fix up my pickaxe or my pick. So if we need to mine something, I might have to throw together a stone pick to get by, because I don't really want to, well, I'll use them up until they're worn out, and then I'll try to fix them later. Oh yeah, I could fully repair them, I think, with I think I have some weapon repair kits. Let's see, what, yeah. I should be able to completely fix them up using these. The problem is that it's going to, it'll repair them, but it'll make them permanently a little weaker, so then they're going to get broken faster, so I don't really, that's kind of like a last resort. Now, the decision to should I continue to hug the beach and make my way all the way around to the city, or should I do some cutting across, or even, let's see, the humans are in there. They have their own little camp. I don't want to go there. I mean, I could kill them all and get some treasure. Maybe we'll do that after, but I don't really want to do that on our way to the location. There are a few shortcuts. As I mentioned, I have another playthrough of this game, and in that one I actually have a base in the middle, or right in the middle of Zeltha. So I know some of the ins and outs of this this place. Knowing the fastest way to get from there to back in this water area where you can kind of explore around is kind of crucial. And there are some relatively safe pathways. You just have to know where they are. Yep, we're getting closer. Just don't want to run into anything big and nasty. Dang it, why isn't that thing poisoned? Oh, it already has a poison applied to it. Did that one too. Okay, just want to make sure it actually did it. definitely go up that way. I know that that's a fairly safe path through there. Once you get off the beach has all these stupid birds on it, which are more annoying than anything else. Yeah, might as well take this way. Oh God, I got some iron. Yeah, they're a little behind our challenge level at this point. Oh, got ahead. Okay. I've got to get a pick. We're still in dire need of iron and brimstone as well. Brimstone is not easy to come by. There's several brimstone sources in the middle of some of the lakes of the lake areas of the rivers. There's these little basins that are deep that have brimstone at the bottom of them, or otherwise you got to go into a bunch of caves. Oh, I don't know. I know this pathway up is good, but I want to go this other route. I'm just going to avoid these critters. It's an alternate way. I don't want to go there either. It's either this way or the next path. I think it might be this way. So once you get off the beach, there's usually nothing out here that's gonna bother you. All right, this is not the way I was gonna go, but that's fine. Yeah, then it's the next inlet that's up here. So we went down this one. This one right over there is where I wanted to go. That's fine. This gets us the same place. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with the big 8 boys. I don't know how powerful they are. Oop, we're probably fine, but I'm trying to find the most direct path. There's a way that I think the other inlet's the one I want to go to. It's also a named location, so I kind of want to ping it on the map. We're about ready to level up too. Just realized. This is just a bit annoying to have to switch these back and forth. Maybe I should. There. Because my axe is not being used a whole lot in the last. I've been using the pickaxe so much, I haven't been using my axe at all. And my pickaxe was so worn out on my last resource gathering run that I had to switch back to my pick. Because I brought back, I think, 14,000 stone. Most of which was used to build all the building structures that I showed you guys earlier in the video. I didn't need that. I didn't need any wood. We had plenty of wood, but I needed a ton of stone. And what I didn't use for that is what stone was fed into the furnace to make bricks. Is this just regular stone? It definitely looks different. Yeah, it's just regular stone. Yeah, here we go. More iron. I don't need to get any more rock right now, and I definitely don't need any more wood. But iron I gotta keep picking up when I find it. Big rocks in my way. Okay. This has a named location. I don't know why it didn't ping. That's weird. That's weird. We went through it backwards and forward. I know this place has a name. It's kind of some kind of a... I don't know. Maybe it's farther out on the other side that'll trigger it. I swear this thing has a name, though. That's not the main reason why I needed to use it. I knew it came where it came out is where I wanted to be. This is the fastest way to get from the proper, Zelha out to the water, because I mean, look at that. It's just right through that little bit of stone, and boom, you're on the beach. And this is where I want to be. Now, I'm gonna have my number one weapon out just in case, because where we want to go is in this cluster of buildings. And there are gorillas out patrolling. Regular gorillas and the ones that are upright walking around like people. Like I said, I'm not too worried about one of them. I'm more worried that, I'll have to face 3 or 4 of them. Oh, this is a boss dude. Headhunting time. Dang it. Must be the next building over. Alright, down there's a proper gorilla. And that's where we want to go, between where those waterfalls are. That is a big ass gorilla. Boss gorilla. Well, maybe not. Maybe it was just a regular gorilla. It's a big one though. Silverback. Got a head for it. Ancient Lemurian city. Hey, that thing's blocked off up there. I have to go up there. Flaming skull. I don't have a flaming skull. I just got regular skulls. Anybody else? Anybody? Alright. More claws and fangs, that's fine. Man, that's a steep stairway. Just look around, make sure there's no like treasure chests or anything. So, according to the list, this is a level 30 challenge, and we're closing in on level 50. So, this should be fairly easy. But even an easy challenge can go bad if you, don't play correctly. You can always make things harder on yourself. Again, just looking for chests. It's a big reservoir. Oh, I have to say it again. They really did a great job with the design of these things. The layouts and stuff, and no repetition. Every place looks completely different and unique. Okay, I gotta gear up here. Alright, we got poison on our weapons. I want to get that maxed out to 10. Harrowing food and water. We need a little bit of food, but our water is pretty good. Alright, here we go. Big magic shield.
The bracelet you wear marks you my enemy. Dagon will protect me.
I want more speed. Am I gonna hit this thing or not? Jesus.
Dagon will protect me.
Okay. He's up, he's awake. Got blasted. It's alright, we're okay. God. Where's he at? Jesus, he still has a ton of health left. Got him.
I was supposed to be your savior.
Whoa! Sneaky up behind me. I think I'm gonna stick with my light weapons. The cumulative damage of the bleeding is just worth it. Gotta remember, double dodge. She's gonna attack with a double strike. She's a tall one. Oh, she fell. Well, that's not good. She fell into the environment. Well, how am I supposed to fight her now? Oh, you glitchy thing. Alright, devs. I know I can get to her, but I'm going to have to cheat to do it. Where did she go? Well, maybe not. Maybe she fell out of space. Well, I can't fight her if she's not here. I thought she'd just be under the floor. I knew I could get here if I used Void, but if she fell farther than that, I don't know where the heck she went to. I heard her. Well, great. That wasn't that hard of a fight. Alright. Stupid thing. We're gonna have to go back out, come back in, and fight her all over again. I just know it. Yep, there she is again.
The bracelet you wear marks you my enemy. Dagon will protect me.
Stupid. I gotta let my stamina regenerate. Alright, so now I gotta dodge the bot. Oh, there she is. She's a ghost. She's not really there. I can do more damage per hit using the big sword. It's just I have to wait. You know, it's attack and wait, and it's a little trickier to time it.
Dagon will protect me.
God dang it! Would have let me walk over that stupid lip. Oop, I got him. Yep.
I was supposed to be your savior.
There she is. Oof, that was a nasty attack. God dang! God dang it. Dang it! She has a couple of different attacks. As long as they keep that... Nope, don't stay away from that stupid wall. I'm not going to have her disappear on me this time. God dang it! I had her. Is she not at 0? There we go. Good stuff. Yep, human flesh. Whew. So there's a postscript to this little mission. That, of course, the game doesn't tell you anything about. Oh, wow. I didn't know about this. We learned Lemurian royal armor and warrior armor, as well as Lemurian pike and sword, just by accessing the throne. I did not know about that. I've learned that there's so many things in this game they don't tell you about. Just try to activate whatever it is that you see, because there's no treasure chests. We did get some stuff from her. We got this mask, the Mask of the Witch Queen. It's an ingredient for something else. Got one of her keys, the key to Rosma's quarters. You wouldn't happen to know where that is. I know where it is, and if you look it up online, it'll tell you where it is. But that's the little postscript. You gotta wrap this thing up by going back there. So this, I believe this was the sorcerer that Conan mentioned. He mentioned something about some sorceress queen that he chased into here, and to let her know once I found her, and I'm pretty sure that that's her. So we're going to have to make a trek all the way over to Conan and find Rosma's quarters and kind of do a little postscript for this whole quest. So that wasn't too bad. I wish I had some steel. But we barely used our heavy weapons, so it's nice and strong, so at least I can fall back on it. Oh, it's something else too. I have another sword in here. I got my Eye of the Watcher. I can put that in the other slot. It's not my double blades, but he is a boss. Hamstrung him. Ooh, we got some steel fire. So, that is it for this location. We could go out and take out that little human settlement and get their little silver and stuff. We could go to the Sunken City, which is for those of level 50, but I'm not really geared up for that. Oh, we leveled up. Leveled up. Resurgence. One-time healing effect when your health drops below 50. You can be revived again after fully healed. Or faster healer. I'm choosing faster healer because that's what I happen to think was the better deal. So we'll have a better healing from our healing effects, like our potions. They should be more effective now. Okay, before I get attacked by something else. So the next is decision. We're going to invest 5 points into something else as we move from level 50 to level 55. So the question is, do we want to go up to the defensive posture where incoming damage is reduced by 15% while you're attacking or blocking? That's useful. We could start working on our social stuff. All of these deal directly with our followers. The most we can get on here is up to the the second tier, so commanding presence or healthy diet, because there's only 10 more levels left in the game, guys. 10 more advances, and we've capped it. So it's either 5 points in two different things or 10 points in one of them. So we could still maximize vitality. If we go up to 5 more, we'll increase our maximum health by 100. Right now we're at just under 400. So that would take us to 500. Plus, of course, the number of health that we're going to gain by leveling up those 5 levels. Last Stand and Glutton for Punishment I don't think are worth it. Because they're, again, ones that trigger when you're at low health. I just don't think it's worth it to take that all the way up. So we get 2 more things to level up 5, or 1 to go up 10. So agility, we could go to Deadshot, which is about arrow, or Precision Strike, which is armor penetration, while wearing light or medium armor, or light or medium load, which we're not likely to do because I don't have any encumbrance level, so I really don't pay much attention, and we're always going to be overloaded, so I don't think we'll take Precision Strike. So basically this is 5 levels to get a Deadshot, which is arrows and thrown weapons travel twice as quickly and deal 15% more damage, which is good. If we leveled up 5 more, it would be quick-footed. Jogging, sprinting, jumping, swimming, and climbing cost less stamina and are faster, which I think is awesome. I'm fully willing to up this 10 more levels. Strength. Combo Master finishes deal 20% more damage, which is fine, but it really only applies to that one part of your combo. Or Second Skin, your equipped armor weighs less. Again, because we don't really need to worry about our encumbrance level, Going up to Berserker, while your health is below 50%, you deal more damage. I don't want to put it. I'm perfectly fine not putting any more points into Strength. So the question is, do we want to get Robust and get the hit point advantage? I don't think Irritate's worth it to get 5 more. This one's going to be a question of, do you want to go all the way up to Healthy Diet or Commanding Presence? They have their health restored when you deal damage, which I think is pretty good, or your active followers gain passive health regeneration when you're not in combat. Either one of those I think has its advantages, but we'd have to invest all of our remaining level ups into Authority. 5 in Robust is good, an additional 5 in Agility is great, but I really think I want to go 10 here because Quick-Footed really all those different things that we do that burn stamina, we would be, what is it? They cost less stamina and are faster. When they say faster, do they mean the jogging and sprinting is faster, or do they mean the recovery of stamina is faster? That's what I don't know. But I'd still rather do it. Unfortunately, we can't do the double jump. That would require 15 levels because that's extended leap. While you're jumping in the air, you can do a second jump. I have used that in a different playthrough, which I think is pretty good, but it's only useful in certain places where you're just out of reach and you can get a jump and get just enough of extension that you can go a little farther. I am not wandering around in this place in the dark. Okay, let me see where we're at on the thing. We're on that southern side, which is not my strong suit. I'd much rather be on the northern side. two-handed weapon. There's no way we'd be able to outrun gorillas. Boats. Oysters. That's what I was looking for. Some gold. More oysters. I'm gonna go get those. There's some recipes for oysters in our little oven, but I don't ever find them where we're at. So I might as well pick up a few of them while I'm here. Came down looking for brimstone. Ah, there we are, brimstone. Those little bubbling stalks. We can't actually do anything with those, but around them are these little rocks. Whack those with a pick and you can get plenty of brimstone from these, but of course you gotta be cautious of how long it takes to get up and down so we don't drown. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. The ones that are in caves are a little easier. Unfortunately, you're constantly being attacked by spiders or whatever. Yeah, see, whacking these don't do anything. Ideally, you want to find a place that's fairly shallow. I was drowning there. See, there's some more of them over there that are. I don't know if there's any shallower or not. I think they are. But that's in the wrong direction. I don't want to go that way. Yep. Okay, so I already have my next destination in mind. Hanneman's Grotto. I could go there. That's one of those little cave systems. That's the one I already beat, and I can go back because everything respawns. It's a long ways away though. Everything else is way up north or way to the west. 9, 10. Okay. I think this is going to be another pause while I maneuver our way out of here because I don't really want to spend the next 45 minutes recording me running through a jungle. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here. See where we're at on the clock. Just over an hour, so I'm going to be a little more efficient this playthrough. So, see you in a split second. And I'm back. I just exited the jungle, which is basically just up the ridge there. Killed a few snakes. Found some really good iron mine locations. Some iron, just big clusters of iron ore, so tons of it stocked up right now. All these little human exile camps are really not worth bothering. They're basically the lowest tier, weakest people we could fight. Won't get much for killing, so I'm just trying to avoid the ones that aren't like directly in my path. Just kind of letting them live and let live. They don't bother me, I don't need to be bothering them. I'm starting to see more and more imps running around. That's a good sign. We're in the right area. It's not even worth killing these stupid things, except there is a chance that I can get demon blood from them. Yeah, I don't need the feral flesh. But they do every once in a while. I think it's a rare drop. There's a rare drop for demon blood, because we need some of that for certain recipes. Okay, we should be really close to the location now. Yeah, probably another valley over. So one really quick, because this is going to be a really quick delve. Hey, got heart. See the mad. I'll add you to my sacrificial list. Carrying anything? Some decent armor. She's just a named character that spawns here. She's not in a camp. We're actually not very far away from that first little treehouse that I built. It's just another couple of valleys over. Yep, should be the next valley. Yep, I know this place well. I didn't realize how close this was to that location. Okay, so it's at the far end of this little valley area. Ooh, that is not a male, that is a hero. That's like a boss tier male, I think, because that's huge. I'd have to take him on. I don't think that's a standard male. He should have a... Yeah, he's got glowing eyes. He's got a skull. Oop. Yeah, we're not going to let you kill me. Alright. Still didn't get ahead from it. Demon blood. Finally got some demon blood. Oh, and a baby. So this is Harriman's, what is it called? Hanneman's Grotto. I pierced two of them. Hanneman's Grotto. Lots of crystals. Lots of little imps. Very low level challenge. This is ridiculously easy. You should try challenging this thing your first playthrough and before you leave this area. That's how easy it is. Okay, get your eyes adjusted to the light. Boom! including a king demon. They're not hard for me to kill anymore. Well, it's called a grotto for a reason. There's water. Good place to get some slimy stuff. This guy is not a pushover, so despite the fact everything in here is fairly weak, this guy isn't. You're gonna have to use some tactics to beat him. Because he certainly has enough muscle to beat you. If you gotta let him into, if he hits you with his combo, he could easily kill you. So we leveled up, and I picked a couple of new construction things. I'll have to show you what those are when we get back to. Wow. God. Gotcha. Okay, so his inventory includes the withered heart. Oh, I don't want to use that. Dang it. I wanted to bleed him. There's a moldy note here that tells you about just that he's going to stay loyal to this ape god, which is, what is his name again? Hanuman. And then you have to interact with this. You're going to put the, basically it just does it for you. You sacrifice a heart here, and there's a list of about 7 or 8 different kinds of hearts, and you get a boon for it. Every time you give a heart, you're going to get a potion that's Hanuman's gift. It's a hallowed elixir, consumable, and has a variable effect. Not sure what that does. And it'll, depending on what heart you give him, you'll get something else too. There's different kinds of weapons and stuff. I don't know if this one actually gave me anything. I don't think it did. I don't see anything else in my inventory of note. Nothing that I didn't already have. Oh, those stupid oysters don't last very long. Yep. And there's really nothing else here. So this wasn't exactly a monstrous. There's a reason why this isn't on the big dungeon list. This is a little, just a glorified cave adventure, but unlike the other ones, the other caves that have imps in them, at least this one has a prize at the end of it of some kind. And if you manage to find anything else, well, almost anything, there's a couple of hearts in the game that it doesn't react with. But most things in the game, if you find a something heart and you sacrifice it there, you can get some pretty interesting stuff. Oh, that's just the reflecting light. Not just this stupid little potion, but some other like unique little weapons and stuff like that. So it's one of these things you should keep pinged on a map, because it really isn't very hard to get there. I mean, you can just swath through all those imps. The end boss, he's going to be a challenge, because like I said, I'm on level 50, and he was still, I had to use some healing potions to get through him. I was dealing out quite a bit of damage. Ooh, fog. I don't get fog very often. So we are due south from our base. I think that might be it. Oh, we leveled up again. Doubling down on it. Okay, so the things that I invested in last time, I purchased three new things. Um, our upgrade for the Altar of Zath, so now I can finally get that thing upgraded. I'll be working on that when I get back there. I'm not going to show it off. I'm not going to do it off camera. I'll make sure I record it. The hardened steel pick is going to enable us to craft the hardened steel items. So it should give me whatever the recipe is for making hardened steel. I should have it now. And I got this stone throne because I wanted to have a really impressive throne, at the very least in the maybe the kitchen or the dining hall maybe, but otherwise a throne room of some kind. So those are the three things I got last time, which is like 40 minutes ago. So what do I want to get now? Zamorian's armor, that's interesting stuff. An Aquilonian and Stygian. None of those are our particular race, but they're kind of neat looking. For 11, that's going to consume all 11 of our points. Advanced upgrading. Hardened steel skinning knife and hardened steel cleaver. The large water well, we'd replace our old one with that. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Well, it's about time we upgraded our steel skinning knife. That'll take 6 of our points. Where's the rest of it gonna go? £10 for the Orb of Nurgle. So the Orb of Nurgle, I think, is the thing that allows you to change your appearance if you want. I'm curious about that. I'm gonna get that just because it's another crafting station. I don't want shields. Yeah, I really don't want any of the rest of the stuff that's up there. So I'm going to save my leftover points for my next level up. Let's see. I think I'm going to pause again and unpause once I get back to the base. I'm probably going to swing through. Yeah, I'm going to swing through over and get whatever fish we have there, maybe. Because it's kind of on the way. Oh, Galaman's Tomb is there too. It's not on any of my lists, but it's a little dungeon we could go to. I'm probably just gonna go get the fish and head back to the base. So I'm gonna pause it since it only took about 25 minutes for me to unpause the last section. So be back in a split second. And I'm back. Got some fish. Wasn't a whole lot in there, but I didn't seed all of those things. Ain't it? Because I didn't need all the shellfish. Let's get our stuff back out of this box. So there's a few things I want to check out here when I get back. That's still plugging away. Unfortunately, that's going to end up sitting a lot. And that thing created a 300. Fine. Make a few more. I don't want to give the lion's share of my stone because I might need to use it to build stuff. Okay, couple of things. One, we got the ring around the rosy here. Just for sheets and giggles, I want to get this. Oh, I probably can't build it. I have to build it in the crafting station. Oh, shoot. Switch that to our hammer. Let's see. Okay, nothing new there. I don't think there's... No, I thought I did the advanced tannery at one point, but I didn't. Nothing new there or there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's going to require some stuff. Okay, so we can't do anything here yet. Since I got to go back through the kitchen, yeah, this doorway situation might need to change. Since I need to come back to the kitchen, let's go ahead and throw some meat on the fire. Oops. And throw some more on the dryer. This fresh stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with the fresh stuff. I mean, I can put it in here and store it for later, but oh, we got eggs too. Let's see if I have some recipes here. Okay, let's oysters, eggs, savory fish, exotic shellfish, savory shellfish. Alright, let's see if I have any recipes that are open here. So you can make century eggs, which I really don't want to make any more of. Cooked eggs. Exotic feast would need exotic flesh. Saved it from the fire. Exotic flesh. Boom. Oh, we can only craft one of them, unfortunately, but hey, that's one. Unappetizing and exotic. Well, we can... finally do that recipe. Go ahead and craft 9 of those. Oyster omelet. Craft 2 of those. Savory flesh and dried berry. Yeah, I already did that one. I don't think I have any more spices. I have not been coming across many of those. Not even sure where you get them except from other camps and stuff. Chests. Savory. Oh, steak and eggs. I can get some savory flesh. Oh, if it's cooked already. Do I have any in my inventory? Why, yes I do. So we can make some steak and eggs. 3 of those. I think that uses up all of our eggs. I don't have any salt in here anymore. Okay. Oh, I guess I should start cooking things. I do like the size of this cooker, but it does take a while. Some of the stuff's rotting away even while it waits. Was that cooked? Nope, that's raw too. Throw that in there. Okay, that's enough for the cooking stuff. I'll come back and clean this stuff up after I stop recording. Okie dokie. 50 steel bars. Why does it have to be steel bars? God dang it. That's the one thing that I have a hard time keeping in stock. Alright, 75 steel bars. That'll cover that. Get the twine. And what was the other thing? The wood. What kind of wood was it? The insulated wood. So yeah, that's the stuff that uses dry wood. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on there, and throw. Oh, come on, I don't have any dry wood at all. Well, barely any. Go ahead and craft both of those. I don't know why this isn't doing anything. That's so weird. It must be because I'm crafting all this other stuff in my inventory. And all the hides that I don't need, I'll go ahead and throw those in there, and throw those in there too. And get that started. Okay, so now I can build the thing. I think I'll put it up here. Oh, so yep, so we can change race too. Our voice, your head, face, body features, everything. So it's just kind of like a reboot, but you have to wait until you get to level 50 to do it. So whatever you created at the start of the game, you're going to be stuck with it for 50 levels. That's okay. Glad I've never built that before, so it doesn't require any materials. I was concerned about that too. Let's see, did I pick up any objects I want to dismantle? I don't think so. I think I was pretty good about that. I didn't fight that many people. Probably have to spend some time there. I don't think I picked up anything. Oh, I did pick up some of that primitive, the medium harness armor, which is okay, but easy enough to build if I need to build it. So I'm going to go ahead and dismantle that. Let's see. I got plenty of resin. Did I need that for something? Yes, I needed that to do the stone consolidant. So I'm going to go ahead and max that out. I put a little bold. I didn't show this thing. This is something else I built. The questionable cauldron. It's got floating eyeballs in it. I thought that was appropriate for the alchemy lab. Pretty gross. Okay, I can take all this juice out of here. I still don't know what I need oil for. There must be some ingredients that need it for a recipe. I mean, recipes that need it. Let's see. I know I got some flesh. Let's get some more blood squeezed out of the flesh. Ah, yes, the brimstone. I knew there was something else I was looking to put in here. Actually, I want that in here. Need more tar. I did not get any more tar out of that thing. I'll have to get some later. Got a little bit of steel stuff. Okay, I think we're done in here. Now, what else did I... Oh. Furnishings. Sandstorm. I think I built this right in the right place because I don't get the effects of the sandstorm at all. Okay, construction. What do we have over here? Let's see. Let's put the gator heads in there. Let's put the gorilla head in there. I haven't done one of those yet. I think that's it for heads. I might have to put some wood and other raw materials in here at some point. But for now, let's see what we need. I've already done plenty of gator heads. I don't need to do any of those for a little bit. There's a gorilla head. Go ahead and craft that. Oh, I did build a gong. I didn't show you where the gong was. I put the gong up on one of the I might have to show you where that is. It's pretty easier to show you than to tell you. Stone throne needs 90 hardened bricks plus steel reinforcements. Alright, I'm going to have to go dig those up. 90 hardened bricks. I don't know if I have any hardened bricks. But I don't have nearly enough of the... Oh, I do have enough of that. Okay. 90 hardened bricks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't. I'm going to have to figure out a way to craft those, because so far I haven't been able to figure out how to craft them. I'm still trying to make regular bricks. So the throne is going to have to wait. That's another disappointment. I invest my points into learning how to build it, and then I find out I can't even build the dumb thing. That's very frustrating. I do not have any giant chairs. I need chairs. I think they're all going to be about the same height. Shoot. Let's see, let's get my gorilla head. Harden. Yeah, I got plenty of bricks. I have a grand total of 8 hardened bricks, and most of those were found. Actually, all of them were found. I didn't make any of them. Great. How many did we need? It was a lot. $90. Oh my god. Hopefully some recipes start making themselves, available. They're not teaching me how to do it, so I need to figure it out. I bet it's that, I don't know, that consolidate stuff. Maybe that's how I do it. Stone consolidate? It's gotta be, right? It's still making more. Let's see if this is what it is. Hardened brick. Alright, well that's going to be a time consuming thing, but that's fine. I don't have anything else going on. So that'll help me build that. What was the other stuff that I had unlocked? I have to refresh my memory here. Oh yes, the hardened steel stuff. Oh yeah, and the upgrade. Oh yeah. Okay. We're going to do that next. So my gong, I figure it was another warning device. Oh no, it's not here. That was one of the places one of the locations I thought I was going to place it, but I decided not to. So I put the gong over here. Another warning device. Warning, they're coming at our gates. It's probably used more for like a royal gong, like in a throne room, like Wong, here's the king. That's definitely a warning horn. Alright, gotta get going to the temple. Gotta get in our temple wear. Can't look like some. Whoops. Well, we'll be going down that way. Okay, what do we got new? We can now build extract. Strong light thread spun from gossamer. It requires a zathite bag, which I don't have, and venom purified blood to create extract. Okay. Statue of Zath requires 20 bricks. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get some bricks. I'll go ahead and manufacture that off stream and place it someplace, and it'll show it off in the next stream. And this, okay, so this requires 50 steel reinforcements, which we are well short of. Start with that because I knew I had some in my inventory. Where did they go? Did I put those in the other thing? Maybe I did. Shuffles around. Ugh. Well, 50 of those, and I don't have any in my inventory right now. 240 shaped wood. A manifestation is 75. Okay, well I can start doing that. That's 34. So 34, 44, 54, 64, 74, 75. So that'll be slow to grow, but it'll get there sooner or later. So then we need 400 hardened bricks. Ugh. See what I said before about constantly needing more stone? So you need I think 10 stone to make a, wait, I'm not sure if the brick is 1 for 1 or 2 for 1 or if it's 10 for 1. It might be 10 for 1. And then you have to transform the bricks into hardened bricks. Ugh, that's a long process. So, great. I got to work on that too. At least that's just 20 bricks. That I can do. Okay. Got all these body part weapons I gotta squish because I don't need them. Did I get any bones? Yeah, I can throw those in there too. That one's a little more full than the other one. Put the rest of the rotting flesh in there. Oh, this thing needs more plant matter. Well, I can get that right back here. Well, at least some of it. Okay, we need to start growing more of this, so let's go ahead and get all 64 of that. And start growing more. Okay, we got all that iron. I forgot about that. I should have stuck that in the thing. So this is going to be burning for a while. More stone. So what are we up to? I'm going to split that because I need some regular bricks. And this needs the what is it? The steel stuff. There it is. To make more steel. shaped wood? No, yeah, it was the shaped wood, not the insulated wood. So got plenty of that. Dum 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 dum. Oh, there's the piss pot I built. Okay, well I have at least some of this stuff built already. Yeah, that used up a lot of steel, so I better not be wasting it. I wonder if I need to upgrade my blacksmith bench because I'm trying to figure out how to make that pickaxe, the new hardened steel pickaxe. Not that I probably need hardened steel, which I don't have. Oh, at least the Lemurian sword and pike are both in here. They need weapon handles and hardened steel bars. So great. I don't have hardened steel bars, and I don't remember where my handles went. I got a few handles. Whoops, that's the same thing. I'll have to look around for that. No, that's all basically armor and weapons. Okay, well, I have to keep my eyes open then. I mean, if I even want to make them, of course. They're not the highest damage, but they're something. But the hardened steel stuff is not located. Oh, there it is. Hardened steel pick. Needs 22 hardened steel bars and 3 shaped wood. I need to get a lot of hardened steel. Ugh. Great. Steel fire makes steel. Phew. Well, there's not much else to show. I'm kind of in a holding pattern. I have to wait until things get fully manufactured for me to do anything else. Um, Other than placing my gorilla head and stuff like that. Um, yeah, back to playing the waiting game. So I might as well turn that into my stopping point. I'll probably have to record something else tomorrow. Um, I guess that's that. I hope everybody's enjoying this. Anybody that happens to be watching this, if anybody is watching this, give me a thumbs up. Give me some comments. I mean, I recorded this. I played this more than 2 weeks after I'm posting it, probably. So who knows when I'll. I don't know. I always keep track of comments more than anything else, and I haven't gotten too many, so I'm always asking for that. Or just give me the thumbs up. Say that you watched it. Say that you liked it. Um, I'm just gonna keep doing these and recording them and posting them, and until I see some feedback or I decide I'm gonna move on to other games. So, thanks guys for watching.